Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's back.
All right, we back.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
We go back to.
All right, folks. We're just having some technical difficulties. That's all right, though. These things happen, you know? We just roll with the punches. Yeah, you guys can just blame all this on me right now. It's okay. I will gladly take the blame. These things happen. It wouldn't quite be a Speed Docs event without something like this happening, though. But that's okay. We just roll with the punches. We'll make things work out. Don't you worry. And I hope you guys liked the Mario Party run we just had. That was actually really, really fun to just vibe back with and enjoy. I'm a little sad CJ couldn't pull through at the end, but that's all right. Quo's a bit of a monster. That's why, you know, we had the donation incentive for him to be the boss at the end. And he won! You guys made that happen. And thank you so much. No, Shuli, we can't blame Quo. We literally brought him in ourselves. And thank you once again to everybody who donated during that run. That was very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Big shout outs to you guys. You guys made this happen. We're sitting at a very comfy 1650 right now. All right, guys, it is time for Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. Or I should have said it's about time. Anyways. You guys can go ahead and just introduce yourselves. Go ahead, guys. Take it away.
Solarium, you start.
All right. Well, my name's Solarium. You know, obviously running for this game, any percent, pretty fun. And I'll send the Reidzz over there. How are you, Reidzz?
I'm literally just a C4 runner every Monday to Thursday. Every day. Yeah. It feels like every day. It never ends. Please save me.
This game consumes us.
Gerri.
And hello, I am Gerri. I'm doing commentary today. I also run C4, and it's gonna be a pleasure. First commentary ever, so wish me luck.
Yeah, you do good. We all chill.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah, it's like tiny nerves, but hey, at least it's not as big as playing Crash 4.
Hey, no worries. We're all nervous.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm also ready to go.
Let's make sure my controller's connected.
Yeah,
Good start.
thumbs up from me as well.
Ready? Do we give you a countdown?
Go for it.
All right, Solarium, countdown.
All right. Let's go 3, 2, 1, go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Do we have
We're off to the races. All right. So Reidzz, do you want to like a Reidzz or Gerri? Do you want to give us a rundown for the basic movement tech?
Well, essentially, the movement is very different from the other Crash games because it has the same mechanics as jump, it has double jump, it has slide as well as spin, but the difference here in this game is that you can slide spin, you can combine the two movements together, and which allows you, as you can see on the runner screens, you can skip over holes by extending the slide, which gives you some extra air, which means you can skip over holes by slide spinning, and that way you can continue your movement, which means that slide spinning is the fastest movement you can do while on the ground, or in general, which means that the runners will try to slide spin at all times to go fast, essentially.
Yeah, it's unlike any other Crash game. Previously, there was a lot more of a cooldown between the slide and the spin for Crash. Well, or Coco in this case, I should say. But in this game, it's virtually non-existent, so you're able to chain them and get some pretty smooth and fast movement out of it. It's pretty cool. And of course, I already died in Rude Awakening because it's the hardest level in the game. In case you guys didn't know. Yeah, it's the hardest level in the game, Reidzz. Don't you know?
Oh, man. This is reset, basically, heaven. It's like any Crash runner will tell you. Even on, like, the other Crashes, Crash 4, Turtle Woods, on Crash 2, like, it happens all the time. You die within the first hole, and you're like, alright, great, back we go, I guess.
It's a very optimized level, so it's just like, yeah, anytime there's a death or anything, it's like, yeah, just automatic reset.
Yeah. And also, as you will see, for example, what Reidzz is trying to do here, he's trying to do a slide jump to reach there. You can see he reached the platform, and it allows you to gain footing, so he can do a double jump. Whereas Solarium will do a body slam, which loses a tiny bit of time, but it's not really that.
Literally a fraction. Like it's barely noticeable,
But for a level like this, it's a big time save for a level like this.
But luckily, it's at the start of the run, so we don't have to worry about anything.
Now, the next level, Insanity Peak, it is very much based on cycles and cycle manipulation, as well as getting to these ropes as optimally as possible.
Yeah, I think Reidzz is just gonna like bull rush through it and try to reach a cycle himself, and I'm just gonna do the classic cycle manip, or I'm just gonna miss the rope.
I thought about doing that, but like it's something we've only just like sort of started doing, and because it's a marathon, I didn't want to die on the second level, so I decided to go against it just this once. Maybe in the future when I'm better at it, but for now I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah, unfortunately I did miss the rope manip right there. I was too slow for the first rope. So that third rope I just crossed right there is usually we would manipulate it so it would be coming right to the left as I get there, so I don't need to wait on it.
Yeah, and as you can see, those platforms that keep reappearing and disappearing, that is coming from the upcoming mask that is used as a mechanic in the game. Instead of the gang going after gems and crystals, they are going after masks to stop Cortex, essentially. That is the story of the game. And the masks do different things. This first one, called Lani Loli, when you use the mask...
Oh, what? Okay.
It changes the objects from disappearing and...
Yeah, I've already experienced some memes here, but... So this is basically just an average day of running this game.
Okay, you guys are destroying this game. I love it. I'm just watching in awe as an outsider. Yeah, no, this is awesome.
Yeah,
but
it's really cool.
Just run this by you guys really quickly. Loud Aphid donated a big $100.
Wow.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so that puts us at 1,750. Absolute Chad. Love to see it. Thank you.
Hyper clap in chat for that.
Hyper clap. Oh, I'm putting on the skin, by the way.
Yeah, now do me a favor and please tell me that went to playing making Clock play as Crash next run. I'm huffing.
I'll let you know in a sec.
I'm huffing copium for that at the moment. It's like,
The Crash stan himself, Solarium.
yeah, I'm the only one who likes Crash in this community. I swear.
Yeah, I think it's my
Yeah.
fault that we had Coco today. I apologize.
I think it's just the community in general.
Yeah, I can't even make the joke how Coco
Oh,
is slower because he had to waste 3 frames pressing square to switch there. We can't even make that joke anymore thanks to you.
Yeah, but instead I decided
Now-
to find a skin anyway, which
So-
was a waste of time.
For Clock's run, Coco is in the lead with $157, and then Crash is down at 50.
Yeah,
Well,
I told
$50.
Clock I'd force him to play his Crash, but that's looking mighty expensive.
Now, in this next level, a real grind, the first section is very dependent on going fast because you use a mask abuse in the game to essentially gain an extra hit point to skip past the sand sharks that jump up. Now,
Hopefully Solarium gets it because I missed.
Yeah,
You
the
missed
first shark.
Yeah,
the,
fucked up.
Shit.
essentially- the first sharks, you go between them. The second, you damage abuse, and then you can go through the third sharks.
Don't
So
worry, I
that's what
got
we're
it.
hoping for. Oh, you got it. Very nice. Very
It's
nice.
actually not too bad with practice, but apparently I'm bad at the game. Who would have thunk it?
Also, this first section of a real grind is a very good display of the whole skipping because it is used very, very tightly.
Oh yeah, and I might have mentioned, anytime you see these rail grinds, there's a lot of these levels that will have these big rail grinds. That's basically prime donation reading time if you would have any.
Yeah, anytime you see us on a rail, it's just us looking at the game, waiting to let us play again.
Noted,
Also-
noted. So I'll definitely do that, but we don't have any new donations as of yet.
Alright,
So
well,
coming up
better
here,
get them
if you
in,
can
boys.
see At the end of the game, where they have the Lani Lolly mask, the example as Reidzz did, he slide spun and activated the mask to gain a platform underneath him. That is essentially Lani Lolly tech in any percent. Whereas in ACG, you can use it to negate explosions. And how you do that is you bind the mask power buttons to 2 different buttons, and if you press them together, you activate the mask, but you also deactivate it at the same frame, or try to at the same frame, and that negates the explosion that occurs, for example.
It can happen with not just explosions. You can do it to any box. As long as you're inside the box where it's sort of deloaded in a sense in the other realm, you can just reactivate Lani Lolly to basically break the box. But with explosions, because it blows up in a different realm technically when we are inside of it, we can sort of utilize that to just blow up TNTs real quick.
This hurts. Oh, guys, I'm
Yeah.
in pain right now.
Oh dear. Well, oh no. Oh.
Oh, I just saw
Alright,
the
so
belly
so I feel like there is one piece of tech we're glossing over here that we use to make some of these long jumps right here. There's this thing we call coyote time. If I try to explain it, you guys know with Looney Tunes, Chase
Wile E.
Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner, he just walks off a cliff or whatever, but it's he's still standing on a surface almost. It's kind of like this with this game, where if you try to do a slide spin jump off an edge close enough, you could get some extra distance out of it, even though you're not actually on the ground, but you do lose your double jump when you do that. So it's kind of a you have to be careful with that sometimes.
yeah.
Saying that, it does take your double jump sometimes, not all the time, which is one of the
Yeah,
reasons
not all the time, but
you'll hear us complain about that a lot if you ever watch a C4 runner. Well, if we ever scream Bobby or something, it's just because Toys for Bob has decided to... They have willed it such that we no longer have a double jump.
And also, that's just how it is in every Crash game. It's bad inputs in every Crash game.
Also, coming up here next, if you look on read
Yes.
screen, you will have the first big skip in the game. Mostly the levels in this game are cycle and just movement based, but this is the first one where there's an actual big skip in the game. This saves a bunch of time. How much does it save? Like a minute or something?
I think it's 50 seconds.
Yeah, it's 50 seconds, and that is on top level play. Right? So
If you avert your eyes to the chat, I'm sure Roscat will correct me because he's a genius at the game himself. He knows
yes.
everything.
Yeah,
I think it's
Roscat.
50, but he'll probably say it's a bit
lurks
more, a
in
bit
every
less, something
chat.
like that. So
Roscat is a genius at this game. He knows everything in and out of it's amazing. But as you can see here, you use the checkpoint box to jump up to an invisible wall, then you slide jump up to an invisible wall, slide spin off the edge, and then you double jump to reach another invisible wall you can stand on, and there you go. Reidzz got it first try. Very nice, Reidzz.
Yeah, that's a notorious run killer. But as more you practice it, it's not too bad, but it could still mess you up.
And what this
the
game-
one problem with it is that because it's on, we have to use a checkpoint box to obviously bounce up to get out of bounds, which means that if you miss the bounce, you can't redo it because it's a checkpoint, which means you either restart the level or restart your run. Or just go for the level normally, but that's 40 seconds. So,
Yeah, so at the top run, it's just reset. It's only 10 minutes in, so it's not damaging.
Yeah, but also what the skip does, it allows you to skip the first Atlas sphere phase. As you can see now, is you skip the first phase of this sphere, which is slower than slide spinning to the second checkpoint.
yeah, I'm supposed to be in a ball during that whole section, but yeah, I just saw I was able to just slide spin it as well.
So yeah, so coming up here on Solarium, we will see if he gets hit the road skip.
Yeah. Last.
Come on, you don't miss these.
Yeah,
you don't miss them.
Yeah, unless if I'm in a race or whatever.
Well,
Oh, well, that's not confidence. Come on, man, you got this.
you'll get it. You'll get a crash
Oh
stand.
no! I did not get it. I
dear.
tried to go back because I slide spinned into like the invisible wall a bit, so I wasn't gonna make that regardless. So I tried to recover, but I couldn't.
It is still a bit finicky. It's still like, by no stretch of the imagination easy, but like...
Oh yeah, I can at least show that off what happens if you miss it. Yeah. Don't worry,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
here to
also-
be the guinea pig. Reidzz gonna do everything right, and I'm gonna
Engine
show off
check.
everything that's wrong.
Oh yes, and here comes the engine. Now this is a very this was discovered very recently, wasn't it, by Hoku?
Yeah, this.
It's kind of like a mix between Roscat's method, and then Haku said, well, why don't we just do it like this? And it was like an improvement on it, so...
Yeah. So this is drumstick method,
Oops.
or does it have a different name? Because this skip is still very new to me, because I still only know the old skip how to do that.
So, Engine's really interesting in that the fight usually lasts about 2 minutes 30 seconds, which is obviously not ideal for a speedrunner, right? So we've found a way to skip it, which is exceptionally easy. You just slide spin him, and it counts as damage him twice, so you're able to go hit him again.
Yeah.
But that knocked the time down to 1:10. With optimizations, we knocked it down to a minute. Then with the drumstick method that you just saw, we got it down to about 45. And then even faster method than I did that I can't do yet because I'm bad at the game, you could actually get it down to like 41, I think, is like the current time. So
Yeah,
it saves
it's
literally
insane.
almost 2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes on a boss.
It's just
Every
like
boss.
so broken compared to every other class. And, what's funny is this used to be the easiest skip in the game. It was so easy, and now
Yeah.
we made it a run killer because we love this game.
Oh yes. Also, Solarium nice on the second try with.
Yeah,
with Hippo. It's
yeah, I
very
got
nice.
that done. It's just
Now coming up
sometimes
is
it can happen.
on Reidz's you have booty calls, which is probably the most just movement and cycle
best
based.
level.
It's a very nice level.
I adore this level.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know
except for
if
the
I can show
rail
yet.
course.
I'm just saying it's a nice level, but apparently everyone else hates it.
It's because we have to play as another character, which you guys will see soon enough anyway.
Oh come on!
As soon as this level's done,
We'll be able to see.
Why wouldn't you love just playing as Dingo or Torna?
So yeah, we're gonna have to see.
spoilers. God.
Oh god, man, you can't spoil already. But yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna try the drumstick method just once. It's not what I usually do because it's difficult, but you know, we're
It
gonna
takes
try
a
it one
lot.
time.
A lot of practice, and even
Yeah.
then, like I've probably
It's
practiced it
still
myself like 5+ hours, and I still mess it up. So it's
Oh,
not easy.
okay. That was I got hit by the flame.
That also happens,
Try
yeah.
it one more time.
Oh, that was very on the edge of the flame.
What was actually? We should mention what you're actually supposed to do on the boss is like there's minions that spawn. You hit 3 of them, and then you go and hit Engine, and then he'll slowly throw a few more obstacles at you time by time again until you just do 3 minions again. Go hit him. You just rinse repeat that over and over. But obviously, we don't even use the minions anymore at all. We used to, but not anymore.
Also, the another thing about the bosses is they
Oh,
are
come on now, dude.
they are themed on the masks. So here in Engine, you use Lani Lolly, which you have had experience in the previous levels.
All right.
Wait, you use Lani Lolly?
Yeah, you do. Well, like as intended, but you know, considering we have drumstick method, there is no need for using.
Okay.
Wait, you don't. Wait,
Okay.
you don't use Lani Lolly in Engine?
You do.
Oh, I messed
What?
up. Okay.
Okay. How to do the
All right,
fight
so I have to
normally?
do this. I have to do this normally now. So I actually did it very scuffed, but it do be difficult.
So yeah, as you can see on Solarium, you have
Oh,
to
is
hit
this
the
actually going
minions.
to? Oh, I hope this would be fine. Actually, it should be fine, right?
Oh, I don't know. I can't see my boy.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, it was just scuffed, but I tried.
Oh,
It.
the
That's all that
forklifts.
matters.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Gaffy's right.
Changing the forklifts.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
wait,
was
I didn't-
thinking, like, Reidzz, have you completely forgotten about the game?
I listen.
To be fair,
Hook over me.
Yeah, to be
Yeah,
fair,
I mean-
we really don't use it. If you
Yeah,
use that, though.
understandable. I mean, I still use it, but, you know, considering that you do the new method, it is, you know, very
Yo,
different.
I just realized, Reidzz, you're playing as Tana. Can you tell everyone why she's bad? Or at least
Tana is the second best character in the game.
oh, bro. Don't
No,
do
she's
this.
not. I'm lying. However, like, yeah, I also didn't do the skip. I think I was doing time trials for this earlier and kind of just forgot that there's a skip in the level. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll see if I can try to do it, but I've been like messing it up a little bit, so no.
Essentially, the skip is you get a checkpoint box early, but you can see on Solarium stream when he gets to it, if he gets it. Most likely he won't.
He will get it.
Kind
He
of
will
almost
get it.
likely. It's like, you know, I can get it. It's just that I've been it's kind of, sometimes with tricks in this game, it's very volatile, right? So you can like absolutely nail a trick so many times in a row, and then, you know, you hit a drought after a while.
Nice getting the TNT boxes there. Reidzz.
Unfortunately, I missed the mask crate in there, because I've been grabbing the mask and booty calls just so I can have 2, just so I can guarantee myself, I could just basically damage abuse through a couple cycles here at the end, but now I only got the 1, so I gotta see if I can get through this cycle here, upcoming here.
Tana's an interesting character because rather than crash slide spinning everywhere, there's not a lot of movement tech that you can really do. So all you can really do with her is try your best not to double jump, as it will save a fraction, and then kicking also loses a bit of time too. So you're trying your best to
That's
stay.
how bad the character is. Using her basic moveset slows
She's
you
not
down.
bad.
She's bad.
She's not bad. The levels are bad. Listen, same with Cortex.
They're both
Cortex
bad.
is really fun. Cortex is exceptionally fun to play. His levels are just so poorly designed. Sorry, Bob.
Cortex,
Listen.
we get to play
Oh,
as Cortex?
also-
What?
Also, his gun is very. Of course, it's all down to, you know, however you feel, but I feel that the gun is very strange to use.
General, this game can be very finicky with its extra characters. You'll see later, Dingo Dial is probably the most functional one, but when it comes to Tana Cortex, they have their quirks, but we'll explain them more later on.
Yeah,
And
well,
now
when
this
the
is,
time
Oh,
comes.
hello.
And
Okay.
coming up here in the next level after the tournament, we have Gerri, which has probably one of the larger skips in the game, which is called Louise Skip.
Oh, God.
Well,
I don't know. They
strictly-
decided to put a boss at the end of this level that no one's ever seen before called Louise. No idea why she's there, but for some reason she is. And luckily you guys don't get to see her. I'll save you the problem. I'll save you the eyes, don't worry.
Saving you the
Louise, my
embarrassment
beloved.
Here we go.
I
not
miss
knowing
my
the boss
Louise.
battle. Now the thing is, the skip for this level, it essentially involves pause buffering to get a death animation, and then also pausing on the death animation.
Oh, wow.
Did you get it?
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah, I
frame
didn't.
1.
All
Oh,
right.
very nice.
I
Frame
couldn't
one.
get the
So-
checkpoint snipe, but I gotta
so
try
ha-
one more time.
So how that skip worked is Reidzz paused on the frame he died, and when on the pause screen he pressed triangle to
Not
speed
today.
up the death animation, and that allows him to live after dying. But at the same time, he cannot break boxes, he cannot use the mask power, so he has to get through this section by doing a very extended slide spin and jumping at the end to get to the platform. If that fails, it's a restart of the level, because you fall through and you don't die.
Because the game technically thinks you're dead, so it's known as a zombie. So whenever I'm in this state, it means that as you can see, I'll go through enemies, cannonballs will try hit me, nothing's hurting me at all. But doing this allows us to skip the boss, which saves us a huge fraction of time, let alone skipping like everything else that's in the level.
Yeah, it just makes the level a lot easier to deal with. Like, I feel like in the past, before we started to do that skip, that Gerri was definitely a pretty notorious run killer. It still can be under circumstances, but it's not as bad anymore.
I mean, as we just said, like if you make one of those jumps, like
Oh, what?
if you don't hit one of those jumps and you fall, because you're technically dead, you fall through the kill zone, which means you then have to restart the whole level. So again, you've got hit the road, where if you mess it up, it's a restart. Straight after engine, you mess it up, it's a restart. You go all this way to get to here, you mess it up, it's a restart. There's a bunch of run killers in this game.
Oh yeah, very very early on, but that's a good thing. So, you know, if you die early, it's like, okay, it's not big. It's like 10 minutes or like 18
Yeah,
minutes,
we're used
I would
to
say
it.
at max or something.
All right, well, Tana was a little bit scuffed for me. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Wow, okay, memes are happening today. So, I usually don't die there at all.
The crab.
What? That could kill you? Okay, no, I'm kidding. It could kill you, but For a reason, usually walk on the left-hand side of it just so it doesn't bother with you. But I guess it decided to bother me. I guess it knows where it's at.
That has happened to me before. Walking on the left side, sometimes the crabs just decide that, oh, I'm just going to touch you now.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the lobster guy?
Yeah,
lobster
the
crab
crabs
guy.
know where
okay,
they're at.
okay.
They
In
know
order
I'm
to
at a
avoid
marathon.
that, in order to avoid that, right? Oh shit. Sorry, I made a mistake. In order to avoid that, what you're supposed to do is you go like through him, like but slightly up at the same time, if that makes sense.
Oh, slightly up as well?
Yeah, so you don't just go right through him. You're meant to like hug the sort of like top pole that is also by him to sort of just about.
Oh yeah, I was like
so.
hugging that kind of wall right there, but he just, oh boy, he knows he's at Gerri. He needs all chat to see the memes.
Oh, yes.
Thank
See,
God
I'm
that happened to you.
just a meme guinea pig. I signed up for this.
It's all about the memes, isn't it?
Yeah. So that wasn't preferable at all, but you know, again, I already said this category get very volatile. Things can go right or they could go horribly wrong. That's really not much in between.
Yeah. Sometimes the game just decides, nope, you're gonna die here, and it's nothing you can do about it. Well, I say nothing. There's
Well, you
definitely
could try.
something- Yeah, but most of the time the game just decides, nope, you're gonna die. Now, looking over at Reidzz stream, we have entered the what is it called? The fourth world of the game.
Tranquility
This is where
Falls.
exactly Tranquility. I didn't realize that the islands had
Yeah.
names. I never really read
Yeah,
them
they all have
because-
names, my boy.
Yeah, Drag It On is quite a congested level. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard
Because
to
it keeps dragging-
it's not even tight to explain what the hell's going on this level.
Now, in this fourth world, there is the second mask called Akano. Now, Akano is different from Lanilori. Instead of phase shifting between objects, he is a anti-gravity and sort of like floaty mask. And the power that he has is called a dark matter spin, which allows you to break the sort of what are they called?
Reinforced
lockboxes or
crates.
something?
Yeah.
Reinforced crates without having to body slam them. And at the same time, it gives you a very floaty while using the mask, and it allows you to double jump very big distances.
Yeah, it's also a very momentum-based mask, so we do use it in some tricks that you'll see Reidzz do in this
Jeez.
level to get... Oh, well, okay, that was not supposed to happen. But yeah, we'll be getting to pretty good heights with Akano by jumping off of a crate and activating it. With the
now I
and
got the rope.
that momentum will carry over and allow us to get a lot
What
more
am I
height.
doing? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I may have been really stupid there, but just pretend that went really well, okay, chat? Thank you.
yeah.
You know, okay, I probably should have. Hold up, let me. Oh my God, okay.
I mean,
didn't
as
think
you
to
saw
use it.
there, when he latched onto the rope and activated Akano, it stores the speed from the
Very
rope
weird
that you,
stuff.
when you jump off, and it lets you gain a massive speed boost as well.
And now, what we were
Also-
speaking about earlier with the momentum carry, as you just saw, like, I'm able to use the momentum to basically break the game and let me go above walls that they didn't think was going to be able to, like, get above. So,
And
Well,
also
Bobby
with the-
thought wrong.
Oh,
Bob
yes.
always fought wrong.
Yeah, and by the same skip at the end of Dragon On, there's a way to get the blue gem without having to do the blue gem challenge in a way. Which
Yeah,
is
I guess
getting
casually
through-
that's pretty difficult.
Yeah, you have to get through the level without breaking a single box, which
Yeah,
is
it's
the same
Turtlewoods
as
on
in...
steroids.
Oh yes, it definitely is. All right, nice. Solarium got through.
Yeah.
Well,
Indeed.
Is
so
that
Jet-
Jay?
he's
when
out
it
of
co-
Gerri.
Nice.
Yeah, but when it comes to blue gem skip, that's mainly used for all clear gems, which is this game's kind of completion category. But we
well,
do use it
it's-
for 80% because it is faster to go through that way.
Yes,
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
and also all clear gems is sort of the first sort of all completion, because there is still the, well, as we will get to, there is the 106, which is full completion of the game, which is also all time trials and also all inverted gems.
Yeah, but who runs that? Am I right?
Well, there is one who runs.
Oh, ooh.
Mr.
Interesting.
Stefan.
Why did that do that to me?
But yeah, but
I
we're
might
here
got
for
Bobby.
the chat.
I might got Bobby.
80%.
Bobby.
Yeah,
boys.
that was a very interesting Bobby.
Oh yeah, by the way, anything that goes wrong, just blame Bob. It's never our fault.
That way we don't have to take the blame, you know, as with us. There's no way we ever do like a misinput. It's definitely Bob's fault all the time, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the very popular Akon song, Put the Blame on Me, but you changed the me to Bob.
I lost my mask there? Oh, bro.
So the question is, did Reidzz get the God Cycle in the...
I messed it up.
Okay, but let's see if I can get it.
I wasn't really watching the God Cycle there. I was too busy watching you in Unseen.
Yeah, because there is a God Cycle in this level with the lily pads, which might say is a sneaky run killer. Dying there is actually really damaging.
Also, as you saw there, what Reidzz did, he flew very high with the Arcana mask because he flew over the trigger zone, which removes the mask from Coco, so he's able to use it to this place. You shouldn't be able to use it here, and that allows him to jump on this this checkpoint box to get on top of an invisible wall, to get on top of another invisible wall, and then to jump to the end box without having to do an auto-scroller section, which, as speedrunners know, we hate auto-scrollers in any way. And that allows him to skip the whole end section of the level.
Oh no! Oh man, I pretty much got the
nice.
God Cycle and then I died afterwards. No.
Oh.
Oh, that's tragic.
That's a big yikes.
Slow God
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
And then
little
we
slow
have-
God Cycle. It's slow God Cycle.
God Cycle is God Cycle at the end of the day. There's like, we
Yeah.
call God Cycle things until something else gets discovered, and then we call it the Super God Cycle, so... Every level in this
Roscat's
game...
always got her back.
Every level in this game either has a God Cycle, a bit of movement tech, or a skip. Like, every level in this game at least has something that, as an 80% runner, if you want to hit the top, you gotta learn literally everything, including all that stuff. Every level has
it's,
something you need to learn.
Yeah, it's quite a category.
Yeah, that's...
And
I'll
we
say that-
chose to play it. Unbelievable.
I'll say that as someone who picked this game up 3 months ago. It's a lot of information to take in.
There's nothing really going on for Embryo. We just try and hit him with a cannon as quick as possible to try and knock him off the arena. That's how you
wanna
damage him.
you want to get the one bonk.
So you want to be as close to the edge, and you just hit him and he falls off and pops your uncle.
Yeah, and yeah, that's a pretty familiar looking boss level for all you Crash 1 fans, by the way.
Yeah, and if you're interested in Crash 1, after this we will have Clock District on
Speaking of the devil,
Crash
he joins the
Enemy.
chat.
Clocky.
Clocky.
Yo,
Yeah.
Clocky.
There he is.
My boy.
And also, it's very interesting to think that this world, Tranquility Falls, has two major skips. Well, major and major. It has two very big skips, and as well as a very movement-based level. Oh, Solarium, did you get the checkpoint thing? Oh, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
I got the Dragon
Alright.
D's nut skip. Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
There he is. There he
That's
is.
not the official
Nah.
name, but that's what I call it.
Yeah, but what Solarium did, he used Akano and he touched the checkpoint box with Akano before he touched the trigger zone. So he's able to use Akano after getting the checkpoint box. So he's able to use the rope to skip up, like very high up, to basically skip all the gongmen, or how would you call them? Gongmen?
Gongmen sound
Oh no,
fun.
Gongmen's fine. We'll take that.
Yeah, yeah, gongers.
Any
It's like
gongers in
hoggers,
chat?
but gongers. All right, so coming up here in the next world, we have Offbeat, which is a very, would you say infamous level? Or would you say...
It's just,
Oh.
if you thought that all the levels were other run killers, it's mostly because skips are a bit annoying to pull off. Whereas this level doesn't have any skips, it's just got really strange cycles that sometimes can just go off beat. Pardon the pun.
Oh, okay. I'll let that one slide.
And might I mention,
Sorry.
all my other levels have been kind of scuffed, but Dragon On, that was probably the best Dragon On you could probably ask for right there.
Was it
That was
really good?
very good. I can say that.
I lost both my masks on off balance, so can you please show him how good that's supposed to be? Because it was terrible for me.
Yeah. But that's got to be expected. Dragon On is just a hard level to get everything right in.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the kind of levels are. It's like there's a lot
Yeah.
going on that you can't really see until you try and run the game. Akano has some really weird tech that just, it feels a bit finicky.
Alright, so is there anything more about Offbeat we want to go to? Like, have you talked, like, it's just very cycle heavy, because right now Reidzz is trying to hit a God Cycle.
Yeah, which I'm not sure
Well,
if I'm even going to hit, you know.
I mean, you just gotta,
Yeah, I'll
catch the
die
level
there.
to the beat.
Okay,
Yeah.
we usually have, as I said earlier, we have Cycle and then like God Cycle. It's like Super Cycle, God Cycle. I've probably missed both, to be honest. Okay, well, not only did I miss Lanny Lolly like I'm supposed to get, but I also missed the cycle.
To be fair, you don't need
Jim.
Lonnie Lily. You don't need Lonnie Lily for that. Man, poor Lonnie Lily is always getting underrepresented in this game. We need to find some tech for him now.
Yeah, there's something has to be found.
Oh yeah, that's what we... Okay, so this level's like... Offbeat is a really cool level, right? Looking at it visually, I'm sure anyone who's not saw the game before is like, wow, this like level looks really cool. Which it is really cool. Apart from in speedrunning terms, it's the complete opposite. It goes from maybe the best level in the game to one of the worst.
Very nice Solarium.
Yeah.
The wall jump with the...
yeah,
with
but I overshot it with a bit, so I'm gonna have to...
Again, this is maybe one of the worst offbeats I've ever done. This is
Oh,
terrible.
oh.
I haven't died, I've just missed
wow,
every
didn't
cycle and
hide.
everything. Like,
My bad. Yeah,
course
hey,
more
just-
rails.
Offbeat just be like that, man. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is gonna be one of these days. Off balance skip is gonna give me some trouble, huh?
Oh no, body slam.
Okay, okay, we should have it now. I don't know. Some days, again, like I said, the skips in this game, they all have their days. They all have their days, each one of them.
Oh yeah. And when the stars align, that's when you get the 113.
If you have any jam emotes, you can feel free to put them in chat now whilst I'm on the final rail.
Oh,
This is where notoriously the music's jamming, everybody's bobbing their heads. You can't help it.
I mean, look at those funky jamming skeletons in the background.
Nice.
I say I'm always terrified every time I go through that rail because of we skipped the checkpoints for it, so I'm always afraid Bob is just gonna meme on me so hard, and I had to go so far back to before the first rail. It's always just like terrifying.
There are a lot of instances in this game where if you take a checkpoint, you'll lose like 2 seconds. So again, it makes every level either you play it safe and lose those like 2 to 4 seconds depending on the checkpoint, or you grab yourself by the balls and just wing it and hope to God that you don't die and lose your run. So there's one or the other.
Coming up here, we have the second different character in the run, or like second alternate character, which is Dingo Dial.
And we'll see if Reidzz can pull off this fun skip.
Yeah, I've got your
point.
bastard skip.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Jon Snow skip in other terms.
Yeah.
But also, Dingo Dial in this game, he has a jump, he has a spin, and he has his suck gun, which he can use to suck up crates.
Bro, it was
That
so
does not-
close.
Oh,
that,
dude.
that was like
Yeah.
by the
that's
millimeter.
that's a really hard skip. We don't actually do that in runs, but because we're here, we're doing it for the meme.
I'll do it one more time.
Going for everything. Oh, you're gonna do? Oh,
Yeah, I'll just try one more
Yeah,
time.
why not?
Sheesh.
I think I hit the wall. Oh, yeah, I'll mess it up again. It saves like probably like 4 or 5 seconds, if that. Like maximum 5, if you do it perfectly.
Yeah, doesn't that skip the cutscenes you did?
Yeah, which you guys will see now because I can't do back.
Yeah. So if you have kids around, cover your ears, guys. No,
Bastard isn't a bad word. It's fine.
no, Dingo, no.
Bastard.
But yeah.
But Dingo Dial is very much based around just moving well and trying not to use his gun as much.
Yeah, same as Tana, where Tana you don't want to kick or double jump. Anytime you spend either using his gun to suck or you double jump, either way you do with Dingo, you're losing fractions of seconds, which again, because there's no time you can really do with him, you just have to take the time loss, basically. As long as you try and use it minimal as possible, you'll be okay.
Yeah. So that level's really just about cutting corners and all that, but you'll see some game-breaking stuff, don't worry. You know,
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
This is known as roof skip.
Yeah, and also with the when you suck up crates or you suck up crates, if you jump and while you're midair and sucking, it doesn't slow you down. But if you're on the ground and you suck, it slows you down. So future information for you, future C4 runners.
So this bit, you
Yeah,
can also
everyone's
def
good.
abuse here to like reload the level, or again, you can learn to do it blind, whichever you prefer.
Yeah, it's not too bad to do blind, honestly. Like, after a while playing this game, you know, you just know where everything is.
To be fair, that was one of the skips that took me the longest. It really does depend who you are, I swear.
Oh, really?
It took me a really long
Yeah,
time to get that.
it did take me too long, to be honest. So I guess, yeah, different experiences.
And now we
I
get
mean, it's
another
like
skip.
it's-
This one was infamous as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, blimey skip.
Yeah, it's a make or break point to run. One of those make or break moments.
Oh no. Oh
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
All right, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
try to go for God Cycle here and off beat. We'll see if I can get it.
Oh dear.
If you mess up Limey, it's 20 seconds.
Nope, no God Cycle. I body slam. That's how fragile this God Cycle is. As soon as you do something wrong like that, there it's already done. Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. I got memed on. I got hit by the invisible fireball.
Ooh. I think you double jumped into the ghost.
Maybe, but it's definitely. I don't know. I don't know if I got close enough to it, but who knows?
Blame Bob, you're fine.
Yeah, Bobby.
Bobby.
Okay, so I don't think this cycle's too messed up, honestly, luckily. I'm gonna wait here, though, because since I already died once. So I might have gotten lucky, and the cycle didn't get messed up too bad, because dying in off B is bad, very bad, because of how these cycles line up.
It does throw you off beat, huh?
It really do, though.
I'll let it slide.
I'll let it slide spin. I let this pun slide spin away.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
You know, to be
swap
honest, I was almost
yeah.
I was almost in line to do a god cycle at their death anyway, so the cycles didn't even get messed up. Oh, speaking of cycles about to get messed up, I think these might be getting messed up here.
And also,
So we'll
speaking
see.
of cycles, here in Run It By You, let me run that by you. There's another god cycle in this one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, crash levels are just very like pun heavy.
Yeah, don't worry. There's gonna be more.
A
Yeah,
really
luckily
weird
we
thing
don't-
here that we can mention is that on these barrels here, if you jump at any point during this, the rope coming up
checking
that you're about to see, this rope right here will actually like reset for some reason every time you jump before the nitros.
I'm babying out by hitting the checkpoint before the rail because, yeah, I don't feel
Also-
like having memed on.
Yeah. And also another thing, like the Run It By You is a very good example of having a god cycle, but also having a big skip in it. But though this skip is very easy to do.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest one to learn.
You can
it's
teach
baby's
anybody
first
this
skip.
in like 10 minutes. Like, it's not that bad at all. That what I just got was God Cycle. You have to get past that mine, the very last mine. Like, it's a very close cut. Look that you have a mask, but you want the mask to go faster later on in the skip, as you're about to see. For some reason, Bob decided that this wall I've just went over is just, you know, it's just high enough. There's no way that people could exploit it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, also, fun fact, the alligators that are swimming around the background, they have a hitbox.
Not the ones biting up and down, only the two that swim around.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you're not even supposed to be back there, and they have a hitbox anyway.
I think the reason is because they have a hitbox in offbeat as well, you know, at the start. So I
Yeah,
think
I
they use the
guess.
same alligators there.
Yeah, maybe so.
It's also very funny when you do the slide spin to get over the wall. If you go too right when you're on the water, you can actually hit the water hitbox and you die from it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
see if I
yeah.
get bastard skip
There's
here.
like when you start the skip, there's a small corner just before you start the camera swap. In that, if you go too far right and not far enough like up away from the screen, you do hit the water and just die. So
Yeah,
Hyper
I've gotten
Nice.
bobbied real hard in Run It By You before.
Oh nice, you got a hit. You got a
It's a
hyper jump.
it's an infamous tale.
Ooh, there we go.
All right, we'll see. Bastard skip pause.
yes, let's see.
Ah, nah. I don't think I was really close, but you know, you're not expected to get it, but we do it because you know the meme.
Balls.
It's just a tradition
Yeah.
of ours.
I'm-
We do it.
Yeah, I'm only gonna do it once though.
Need a hand.
But yeah, as Nimple pointed out, it's not easy to learn on next gen. To be fair, on next gen consoles, they did try and patch Run It By You skip out, and then we just found out there's another wall we can ride along to basically get out of
Yeah,
bounds the
it's
same way.
funny. Bob tried to patch out a few skips on next gen consoles, and we found a way around each one of them.
Alright, coming up here in Snow Way Out, there is another mask, and this one is called Kukunawa, which manipulates time. When you activate it, you slow down time. But
This doesn't
lowering...
look very slow.
well, the thing is, when you combine the both mask buttons and press them together, you freeze and unfreeze time, and that makes you go forward a small distance, a very tiny distance. But the thing is, on PC, you can lower the frame rate, and on lower frame rate, the distance is much greater in which you go forward. So as you can see, yeah, Reidzz just skipped through that whole section by pressing a few buttons together. It is a very hard section. Don't get me wrong, it's very hard because you need to learn how to do that.
And also because it's 30 FPS, you're very prone to drop inputs.
Lower the FPS,
yes.
the faster you go with the, well, the further you go, sorry, so.
So yeah, so Kukunawa is one of the more broken masks. In this
Or as
game.
I call it, Wapuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wapuna.
But it looks really cool. It's like visually very appealing.
And now, as I'm
Also
about to do here as well, is that with this mask, in this section here, you can go over this if you get it right. There's an invisible wall here that you can land on top of to basically do this. Right here, I'm not supposed to have Wapuna at all.
Yeah,
But-
you skip the mask trigger that removes the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing that from Reidzz there. I'm not gonna do that. That's difficult.
This is also one of the things that took me the longest to learn, so like, it's understandable, trust me. Oh, that's not good.
Oh dear.
Alright,
I'm
I hit
alive,
Blimey
but,
first
like-
try. That was fantastic.
Oh. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's not a big time loss, but still.
It's just,
Yeah.
imagine that didn't happen and I went through the end box, like, really fast.
So, yeah, so how quickly would you get through this level, like optimally, with all those skips?
With all that, you get through it in about 1:44 or something. Haku's,
Yeah, but
Haku's got com gold on it. My com gold's like 150. Not com gold. My gold is
yeah,
150.
but you gotta
It's not
like
very
go.
good.
Everything's gotta go right, and obviously the combination 30 FPS and that movement tech, a lot of things can go wrong. It's very weird to control. It takes a lot of practice to get it really down.
Nice coyote there, by the way.
Oh, excuse me? Okay. I think I took my eyes off the screen for a second and died.
Oh, that's a mistake. Bob demands attention, don't you know?
Like, ignore Bob for too long. He's gonna come back with wrath.
That's why we can't stop running this game, by the way.
Yeah, the Church of Bob. We have to pray to
The
him.
Church of Bob.
Oh no, we are not making this a thing.
Now, another thing about Wapuna is that it can be used anywhere as long as you have it.
Damn.
So, you could also use it on rails.
Yeah, I tried to do a little too cute with
Oh,
whole
no.
skipping some barrels there.
Oh,
Couldn't quite do
Jesus
it.
Christ. Oops.
Com gold. Oh, Harvey.
Com
Harvey
gold.
Comments.
Comm golds are for the commoners.
Happy would say something stupid like that.
Yeah, Hobby, by the way, world record holder for this category. He's pretty correct. Though Mr. Reidzz himself over here, he got very close to being that a couple days ago.
Oh yes.
I don't want to talk about it.
He did good, Reidzz. He did very good.
Yeah. Yeah, but also as you can see, like when you're doing the frame rate switching, there's a lot of menuing, but there's a very easy way to negate that. At least on because. Well, the thing is, I use a PlayStation 4 controller, and I just use the middle button.
Yeah, the
and when you're
touchpad,
on
yeah.
the touchpad. So when you're on the frame rate like selector, and when you select 30 and you press the touchpad, it just automatically quits out, but it saves your settings as well. So you don't need to press like save, confirm, and everything. So it
Yeah,
saves a lot
command
of
remember or
time.
whatever it is.
Exactly,
like that.
and
Yeah, so you can
There's
menu
easy-
really fast with that.
yeah, and I was dreading menuing starting this game, and I was just wondering how did you do it so fast? But then someone explained it. I was just like, oh, that's very
Yeah, I didn't know that for a while. So for quite a while when I first started, for like I want to say 2-3 months, I wasn't doing that. Like I was doing it the slow way.
In fact, saying that, I think it was me. I think in your chat, Cherry, I was the one who came in and said, like, "Are you running this on PlayStation or something?" Because you weren't like level selecting, like to get to levels quicker. You would like walk to them
Yeah.
or something. I think, right?
Yeah,
That's
the
a
thing,
big
like,
Yeah,
I know. I was pressing start, then going to level stats, and then selecting the level. It's a bit slower, but it's faster than like moving to the level. But then you're just like, oh, just press this button and you get to it instantly.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
just
very-
one of the differences between running this game on PC and like console. Consoles is technically faster because they get a skip for a later boss fight you'll see that PC can't do. But you know, slower loads and also you know menuing is
Pablo,
definitely slower.
calm, Pablo, calm,
Pablo check. Pablo check.
calm,
Mod check?
Pablo.
Can we get a mod check?
Mod check, anyone? Also, Reidzz, that was a very good bears repeating check, and as
You know-
speed. Well, yeah, go on, Solarium.
Yeah, I was gonna say before we get on to the next boss fight, is there any like quick donations at all? Like we haven't asked for any in a while. Oh, probably not. That might be a decent time if there are any before Reidzz will get the next boss fight.
If there is any, just put in. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Pablo, what did you say? There's a running gag in that every single time Cortex says, "Oh, how I've missed this," Pablo decides to also scream it in my chat room. So
With a very long and extended message, just by saying, "Oh, how I've missed this."
All right, so I got through that time warp section pretty clean. It's just I actually made it to 60 FPS there, so I had to get back to unlimited.
oh, I did that the other day as well.
Yeah.
Oh god, how do you even explain this? Oh wait, was that
I'll
gold?
explain,
Wait, everyone pause. Pause, champ. Hold
Wait.
it.
So you're trying to explain fourth time's a charm?
Oh, it's so close. No.
Yeah, it's quite the boss fight. For a while, it was done pretty normally, but I'm sure a lot of you guys in your casual playthroughs kind of notice after a while where it's like, hey, look, these robots, they're kind of randomly spawning after I die. I wonder why that's happened. Well, we figured it out. Now, let Reidzz or Cheza explain over here.
Well, I don't understand this.
I can
think
explain it. It's as simple as like when you hit a punch bot, for some reason, if you hit them quick enough as they spawn, they will go under Cortex rather than actually hit him. You'll see a purple smoke if I seem to mess it up here.
Yeah, and you won't see an explosion either.
So that went under him. There was no explosion. You see it flying into the background somewhat. That means that basically that punch bot thinks it's been consumed, but also hasn't. So it's hit the boss, but when we die, it will actually respawn immediately for some reason. Obviously, I don't know the game in and out. I don't think anyone
It's
really.
just
I don't
weird.
think Bob knows.
It just works. It just works.
Yeah.
Also, Solarium, that was a very good snow way out.
Nice.
It wasn't too bad.
Vent? No, that's very sus. But
So
Yeah, that's
very smooth.
very sus in chat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
so what we just
Crash
saw was
poisoning.
basically I managed to get both punch bots, which means that you only need to hit 2 punch bots optimally here. So when you die on the third phase, you can spawn them both. As you saw, I used one to hit him, the other one's down there still spinning around. And as soon as, if you hit this guy, Cortex, before you're meant to actually hit him, you'll actually soft lock the fight and therefore have to restart the level, so you gotta wait around a little bit there to hit him. But it is a weird skip, and we don't know exactly what causes why it's happening the way it does, but it does, and it saves like 25 seconds on double punch bar, so...
Stay Frosty kind of getting to me a bit.
Also, for those who haven't seen the game before, why are we fighting Cortex midway through the game?
Because the game's over. Runs over.
Would that be
Yeah.
time?
Oh, GG. Alright, see you later, man.
Oh.
We did it. Wow. Oh, yeah,
Well,
I didn't practice the
essentially-
new stuff. I'll try it.
Oh, yeah, the vine skip.
I got the first one, not the second.
Oh man, well, Ice School got me here. So I do a little bit something different on this rail and Stay Frosty, so hold up.
But yeah, well, the story of the game is essentially that after the Cortex fight, Entropy has been doing some scheming behind Cortex's back, so Cortex decides to team up with us. So now he's on our team.
He's the good guy.
Yeah. Do good guys have volcano layers?
Much to learn.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of dialogue in this game is pretty great. Oh, wow, okay, that was a recovery.
So,
One racket.
Cortex, for whatever reason, decides to join our team, and we have to fight Entropy together. And then that's definitely the last boss, and there's no more gameplay after that.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, totally. Don't. Why would that be?
This is a great place to show off what hole skips look like, because this is like one of the best places to practice it. If you just extend your slide long enough, you'll see that I go over the holes like.
Yeah, I mean, this whole
completely.
dimension in general, like a couple levels from now, you'll see a whole ton of hole skips.
I mean, the level coming up after this has like, what is it, 38 hole skips? Roscat can confirm this.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
Roscoe
like,
Locales.
we're counting this? We're counting
Yeah.
the hole skips now?
How many hole skips are
I
there?
didn't, I didn't study for the test. I didn't
there's
study
like
for this test.
there's like 38.6 of them.
0.6.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah, you do half of one, and maybe
There you
one
go. The
more.
69. Thank you, Roscat. The 69 hole skips.
That's the man
Oh,
Roscat
yes.
Full
himself.
hidden gem.
all right, I'll clap.
Yeah, fair play. I didn't expect that.
That was good.
Yeah.
Didn't expect. That was so unexpected.
Yeah, we're used to Roscat giving us serious answers.
Oh yeah,
Drake.
Drake. Oh yes, Drake.
Drake. Right? Get some Drakes in chat as well. Meme up the chat, like, and also while you're at it, meme up those donations as well. It's like,
Meme.
put some memes in the donations.
Can we get?
Yes,
any-
please do in fact meme up those donations.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Yes, sorry. Crunchy Brown's power went out, so I am your
Aw.
replacement host.
Oh no.
I
That's
know. We're all
Crash
very
was too
sad.
much for him. It crashed his power.
Yeah.
That's a Reidzz oof in chat.
Oh god.
Well, nevertheless, the Merit continues on.
And as you can see here on Reidz's screen, now we're playing as Cortex. Now his
Oh, what
movement is based on a dash and his like laser gun, and that does to enemies. It makes them switch into two phases. One is a solid platform that you can stand on, and the other is a bouncy platform, and that can be used to, for example, as you can see here, it can be used to hyper jump.
Yeah, Cortex just has a lot of weird stuff to him. It's like, I can't say for sure why the hyper jump works. It just works. Cortex, it's a very polarizing character in this community. I personally love him, but of course, I gotta admit as well that he's probably the least functional character.
He just has his problems. His gun sometimes, when it shoots, doesn't seem to like want the bullet to hit, as if the bullet just has a mind of its own. Sometimes you're too close to the back wall, and you shoot the back wall somehow, despite aiming right.
Yeah, it's just
That's
a
it,
mess,
so
but
you'd
whenever
say-
it
there you
goes
go, for
right,
example.
it's really good.
And again, nice, good game. There we go.
Yeah, good functional game, by the way.
You'll see that I would have just shot 2 bullets and both of them just got eaten, basically.
What? This game gets broken? Impossible.
But at the same time, he's still my favorite character. I think if he was
Outside Crash and
completely
Coco.
functional, he would be good. It's just, some of his levels aren't quite there, like they need some fine-tuning.
Yeah, because that dash is really fast. That makes him easily the fastest character right there. Just too bad, you know, it doesn't work all the time.
Yeah, and also you can easily chain them, for example, by using a jump like at the right height and dashing, you're able to gain footing immediately, and you can dash, like you can chain dashes very easily.
Here we go, 69 hole skips.
Oh yes, 69.
Indeed. We'll see if I could get the double punch bot here. I haven't been too down on my luck when it comes to punch bots as of late.
You still do your method where you jump on top
No,
of
I've been
them,
trying. I've been trying more with your method.
A really cool
Nah, I
thing
couldn't
about
get
this
there.
whole community, the whole Crash community, by the way, shout out to them, because like they're always
Yeah,
like
they're
there.
all really cool. I like
Yeah.
you guys.
It's like, it's not just, even though Crash 4 is a bad game, they let us talk to them still, despite them running NST. I'm glad they let us like actually communicate with them, because otherwise I don't know what we'll do.
Yeah, we are the weird kid in the lunchroom.
The weird kids. There's definitely at least 3 of us in the C4 community.
No, Gaffy, please, no. Gaffy, don't do this to me.
There's literally dozens of us. Dozens.
Yeah, but I couldn't get the double bot, unfortunately.
get
I think
one?
I'm just too late. No, I couldn't get one. I think I'm just too late on them. Is all.
It's
For
scary,
example,
because if you make a mistake, you die and lose time, so it
Yeah,
it is-
exactly.
it is hard.
That's worst case scenario.
Yeah, in this level, that Reidzz is on, there is the Dino Chase. That is a very sort of good showing of the whole skipping.
Yeah, there's a few... the whole movement in this game is like one of the most fluid things about it, which is one of the reasons I run the game personally, because the movement just feels very slick.
Oh yeah,
when
it's
it works,
very addicting.
there are times where you'll like try press a burn, some people go wrong, and you're like, okay, cool, I guess I just got bobbed. Nice.
Yeah, Bobby.
Bobby. I pray to Bob every night.
Also, the Dino Dash is a very good level at showing why extending slide spin, or like extending slides is like a very essential thing. For example, in this section and the section coming up, it's very essential to extend the slide to be able to get through and under those, as well as getting over these lava platforms. Because
Yeah,
doing a regular slide spin doesn't really. You have to extend it to like the max.
Yeah, it looks really scary, but you know, it can be done.
I'm not too sure how the platform I've already been lowering because I was too far left. The platform's like lower when they're on the left, so
Oh, what?
I think
Oh,
I
man.
just basically, kicked a wall. Kick rock.
I lost my mask and blasted past
Kick
the
rocks,
rails.
kid.
This kind of sucks. I had to slow down a bit on the next section. Unless I get George of the Jungle, of course.
Or Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, there's one thing we didn't mention. So you saw in Stay Frosty how we got the Kapuna rail there. That's like the only rail that we can speed up with Kukunawa. But the other candidate is for Blast to Pass here, but it is in fact very difficult. There is a way to skip the mass trigger for Kukunawa, but if you were to try to take that to the rail, you have to do the entire thing blind. And yeah, definitely not marathon save, that's for sure.
Part of the problem with that whole skip is that it's not only like inconsistent, but even if you pull it off completely, like perfectly, you will probably save like barely any time anyway, so it's not worth it yet.
Yeah. Just gonna remind everyone, major skip coming up. This is very, very big skip. This skip is like the whole level.
This is now the fourth and final mask in the game, Ikarika. This is where you can swap gravity, basically, in which the developers never intended you to keep the mask in most of the places we end up taking him.
Oh no! I lost my input. No.
Jesus.
Now, the way you would get the mask out of this section is by getting the mask, crouching, and then chaining slides with another button. You're able to skip past the mask trigger that removes the mask by going backwards, and you're able to go outside of the map because there's no collision on the ceiling.
Yeah, basically
luckily for us, Bob decided to put this platform right here for us, just like,
it's like
randomly out of bounds.
It was like it was intended. But yeah, it's just like any level that has Iki in it, it's going to be broken. That's basically the general rule of thumb. You'll see a trick like this again a little bit later in the run.
Yeah. Now this is out for launch skip where you just, go upwards.
Yeah, this level is just like, we just bastardized this entire level.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of skips this game has. It's just like anyone wanting to learn how to run this game, be prepared to learn a lot of skips.
There we go. So you want to fall down a little ramp there to sort of like load in the rest of the map, and then more Eka stuff to basically go to the end of the game.
Yeah, not gonna take. The tricks aren't the be all end all. Like movement is incredibly important in this category in order to make cycles and just be fast in general. But obviously, they all look cool, and they're still vital in their own right.
Why go fast when you can look cool?
Damn, yeah. You gotta get those style points.
Exactly. And also, with another thing about this skip is that not dying on the first level, it leaves a new thing in the game called a flashback tape. Now, these are like additional things that you can get to sort of get flashbacks into Crash's and Coco's life before they escaped, essentially. And when you land on where the trigger is for the level to load in, you can see the tape. So it's sort of a nice indicator where you should be. But without it, it can be a bit sort of like, oh, where am I really?
Yeah, as long as you have the tape.
But...
Yeah, you can find it, but like it takes a lot more practice to sort of like, it's more feel at that point.
Yeah, we want to be certain when we're doing these skips, like because this is like quite a while into the run, and if you mess this up, that's a huge time loss.
If you mess that up, that's like a minute 10 seconds basically just gone. So
yeah. So
and obviously, how late are we into the run at this point? Like almost an hour. So like as you can imagine, we don't want to die and like lose the run. So
yeah. Now speaking of dying, losing the run, just wait till you see next level.
What? Where I am?
Yes. Yeah, I'll say Reidzz will be doing that. Yeah, it's like I won't be doing that. I'm not quite proficient enough at it. It's really hard to learn, but hey, my boy Reidzz can do it.
The level Reidzz is on right now is stowing away. It's just very movement and cycle based, and also
it's
there's
very
two
fun.
Masks. It is a very fun level. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
Yeah, but there's like no major skips here. It's just like very just good movement and like just getting to certain cycles. And using Ika and well, Ika would be like the proper mask usage. I wouldn't say Akano really has that much tickets though. It's just like just use it.
Nah, Akano you just use to get across one gap. Just like that. Break through these to make sure you don't die or anything, and then just
now if you're playing time trials, different story.
Oh yeah, that could be a whole thing in itself, like.
Yeah.
This game has a lot of weird stuff. A lot of
we unlock a movement called triple spin after we beat the game, and you can chain that with a Kano, and you get super fast movement out of it. So it's pretty cool.
If you're interested to look at it now, just look up any level in this game, or like Crash 4 time trial world record. You'll see what we talk about.
Yeah, you'll know it's right because it'll be like Ruitra has like a whole playlist on his YouTube channel with like all the world records.
Yeah, you won't be seeing triple spin here, unfortunately, just because we only get it after we beat the final boss. So
maybe in a future run, if like they verify an ACG or
All
sorry, a
timelines
106,
pause.
a 106 maybe.
All timelines?
Even then, we don't use triple spin.
I mean, you can. But
Yeah, you can
unless
if you
if you
want.
need to end on Cortex. I don't know, then that'll be a different story.
Pet the Schnurgle.
But coming up here is the second place we use zombie, and this is called Crash Landed Skip, and you'll see why we use zombie to do it. Well, why Reidzz does it? Not everyone does.
Yeah,
this.
it's really hard.
This is a very hard skip. I'll give it that.
I've probably spent like a total of 3 of my entire stream life, just 3 streams like back to back, basically doing nothing but this skip to try practice it and perfect it, and even then I still mess it up. This is like probably my least favorite and simultaneously my favorite skip in the game.
Yeah, and it's so late into the run, it's just like, as soon as you mess it up, your run's certified dead.
If you mess this up, it's 2 minutes 30, basically, just down the drain. Like, it's over.
Yeah, going too slow, you messed it up. Like, it's that easy to mess
Yeah,
it
pretty
up.
much.
So I'm gonna land on like a really weird edge here to use the like momentum from that goo to basically speed myself up with a slide spin. So now I'm actually going like, it's acting as if I'm on ice physics essentially. I'm going that fast.
Oh yeah, we've never really talked about ice physics in this game because it's like so rare,
They're bad.
such rarely used.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ice physics. If you jump once, you have ice physics in the air. Double jump, it removes it.
So I go diagonal here. Keep going diagonal. There's a weird sussy Among Us on the floor for some
Yeah,
reason.
we had to look at the Amogus, yes.
Character goes dark. You start going towards the other Schnurgle. I know this looks weird, but just bear with me. I promise we're actually finishing the level.
Mogus.
Oh yeah, Cherry actually has time to put an emote in chat. Lucky him.
Oh yes,
There
I
we
have
go, okay,
my hands free, unlike you. Roscoe going, it's actually easy skip, you should never mess it up.
Well, with enough practice on anything, of course, perfection's, achievable, but, Oh, wait, ready? Pet the Schnurgle. There we go. This should
Oh yeah,
work,
by the way,
potentially.
we never even said what the Schnurgle's name was, bro.
That little monster I rid was called Schnurgle. There you go.
No, his name is Tim. Tim the cat.
Oh my god, he beat the level? How did he do that? What?
Tim the cat, everybody. Too bad, since we found that skip, we basically skipped the second section with the Schnurgle, so we only get one half section with Tim, unfortunately, but we value our time with Tim.
We only get one section of Schnurgle.
Cherry stands, alpaca. God damn it.
Yo,
on,
we
alpaca.
stand this man in the chat, everybody.
The cheese man.
I'll do the
Yeah, yeah, he's called Cheza, like, that's his alter ego.
Yeah, that's my like,
Oh, okay.
given nickname by
So,
like the people.
this boss is called
yeah,
Entropy.
I was
Obviously,
gonna restart.
this is the last boss of the game.
Yeah.
gonna
For
do
some
yeah?
reason, they decided that they ran out of time and didn't do what they wanted to do on this rail. You were supposed to have to dodge stuff on this rail, like the whole way, but instead they decided to put some dumb little Wumpa fruit to make, for you to reminisce the past 50 minutes of the run, basically.
Yeah. Now what happened over to me? I accidentally tripped the camera while trying to do off the long skip. So yeah, just like I couldn't really get back and fix the camera, so I just had to restart the level. That's the best dialogue right there in that. Yeah.
Just trying to get home. That's not the best dialogue.
Are you talking about
Minion Brothers.
This game has a lot of memorable lines.
yeah, one racket?
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Just play flashback tapes. It's
Ready,
some
boys?
really
If you
good,
get them all.
dialogue.
Oh hell yeah!
In my
Crash's meme is better.
considered pests.
Whoa!
That is not
Crash's
true.
meme is better.
Also,
Yeah,
Chess,
I will stand
I
Crash in chat.
haven't forgotten who gave me the nickname.
Yo,
Simply
I did
because
miss.
of-
I
simply
did miss
because of
those
one
tutorials,
spelling
Roscat.
Should work. Yeah.
Also,
Now
the
this-
fun thing about this entropy section is that going very fast, you're able to skip dialogue, and that gives some very interesting results.
Yeah, it's wacky, alright.
Little legs to blow.
Seems like I'm here for a long time. I'm afraid I'm gonna
Uh,
miss this. Oh no,
Skeletor
we
check.
nailed it.
Skeletor check.
There's
Anyone?
no Skeletor, not in a marathon.
Alright,
Mind
so
if I,
at least luckily,
I can't.
because playing as Coco, so obviously I usually play as Crash, and there's really no difference between the two other than like 2 skips that we do here that it's kind of use slightly different visual cues. So it's just kind of something I had to learn coming in this marathon, so I can do them as Coco. It's not
Sorry.
much, but it's significant enough after playing so long as Crash. So I'm glad I didn't mess it up there.
No skeleton Sage.
I'm sorry.
Some sacrifices have to be made.
Sometimes.
And this one is the one I'm willing to give.
Y'all mind if I get a dono in here?
Of course.
Sure, go
Oh
ahead.
hell yeah!
All right. Well, the chat stands. Sorry, I just thought they stand Gerri, but you know, someone out here donating stands Gerri. They donated $10. T. Schultz, thank you, T. Schultz.
Hey.
Wish the best for your friend.
That was also
Thank
a good
you.
pun. Well done.
Big clap also, yeah, very
Yeah, I was
nice.
gonna say yeah. Like I think I know him right there.
Stan
Recognize
Cherry?
that,
No,
right?
Stan Gerri. Let's get the donations
Yeah,
in,
exactly.
boys.
That's right. That's right. We're doing
Yeah,
this
so-
for Gerri.
So that's who I think it is. I really appreciate you a lot, like for donating that. Thanks, man.
We appreciate all donations. Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep up those donations, guys. Like, hey, it's like, you know, we made to 1,000 at the end of the first day. How about we make it 2K by the end of the day?
That's actually
Oh?
crazy.
That's
2K by
insanity.
end of this run.
2K by end of day 2?
Also,
by the
don't
way.
forget there is a bid war. I mean, you know, as you can see, the people are playing as Coco right now, but you could change that. Granted, it's
For
a little
the
late
next
in
game.
this run. Yeah, but next run, we do have one going for Crash 1, right? Yeah, with Clock.
Yeah, Crash 1 clock.
Yeah, Clocky.
Yeah, it looks like Coco is in the lead. You can make that. You can change that. You can
Yeah.
make that the other way if you want.
Coco stands. Can't stand them.
Sorry.
They are too powerful. When there's a female character available, it is way too powerful.
It is very powerful.
Oh yeah, and I see in chat over there. Thanks a lot, T Schultz. I'm just gonna call you that, but I really appreciate you coming along and donating that. Like I know that man IRL.
There we
So,
go.
I told him about this marathon. I'm happy he donated.
Yeah. Also, not even talking about like what's happening in game. Reidzz is doing another Ika Ika skip, which is riding
yeah.
the sus cloud.
Sussy
as you can see.
Cloud. Cloud looks kind of sus.
Very sus cloud. But essentially, it involves it involves getting past a like mask removal trigger as Ika Ika, and then using that to just fly across the whole level again.
Yeah, it's really not too bad. It's basically just like the Alpha Launch one flying across the entire level. Only that one, I'm pretty sure only stays like 10 seconds, right?
It's a very minor time save. Like I
So-
say, minor and minor.
Yeah, it
Wait,
looks
for food
big,
run?
but yeah.
Also,
yeah, for food run,
also
yeah.
can't remember.
best level right here. Best level.
I swear, skip existence level, guys. I swear.
Yeah, totally.
Not that copium.
Copium.
Yeah, we'll explain it whenever Reidzz gets there, but for
I'm
now
on
he
it.
gets to play the fun part of the level. Oh yeah, but I know, but when you get to that part of the level.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. So,
Also,
like,
this is the only. Yeah, go ahead.
this is the level in the game where instead of... There are alternate timeline levels that, of course, we don't do in the speedrun, but in those, you traditionally play through Dingo, Cortex, or Tana until a certain point where you then play as Crash throughout, like, a same portion of the level you've already played before, but just slightly altered in some way. And then in this level, this is the only level you get to see in at least 80% that you play as 2 alternate timeline characters, like, next to each other.
The only sort of original alternate character level, besides home cooking and cleansing.
Yeah, and if
As
you
well
look at my
as
screen, you
fossil
can
fueled.
see what we used to do in this level before that skip came around. So I'm showing off the old tech right now.
Oh yeah, the Ikra
you
tech.
should-
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really fun tech. It's just shame we had to throw it to the wayside.
Yeah, simply to go fast.
Yeah, it's a shame, but hey, I mean, Crash Land skip, that's a big skip, so...
Also, Kanga, he knows. Rush Hour best level.
You're both wrong.
I would say, you call him Kanga?
No.
That's
Oh,
my
Kang-
boy KP down there.
Well, Kanga, KP.
Yeah, it's just another runner for this game, runs ace, all clear gems. Pretty good.
Very
oh, wow.
good SMG runner.
He's
Also,
a very good runner overall. He's done 106.
Yeah, and I just did a dumb mistake. Yeah. As
Also with KP, the man who cannot get mad. I don't understand how you.
Oh yeah, he can make like a mistake that basically costs you the run. He'll just go, damn, and then he'll just start a new one just like that. He's like, damn. All right. Anyway.
yeah, we love you, KP. Is what we're trying to say.
Dang, that was.
Oh my God, what am I doing?
Future
I'm
time
throwing.
save.
I'm throwing. I'm throwing so hard. I just keep jumping for no reason.
Boost jumping.
To be fair, it is funny, you know.
Also, here comes the longest rail section in the entire game. Well, several rail sections.
Yeah.
There are a few
Oh, yeah.
skips you can pull off on this level, but none of which are
Yeah, like Tana
huge time
skip.
saves. Like right here,
Tana
you
skip.
can instead of taking the elevator, you can jump on this. But now I've missed a checkpoint, so if I die, I lose a crap ton of time in comparison.
Also, the bus just despawns for some reason.
You're supposed to see it go past you. You're not supposed to get here that fast. That's all. So
Yeah,
when you
so-
get here, the gate goes, "Oh crap! Quick, remove it."
Yeah.
Yeah, so do we explain that the theoretical quote-unquote Donna skip it all? It's like
It's
what
just as
could be
simple
done.
as the whole section you're seeing me do right now. They both end the level at the same point, but that lift you saw me go in as Dingo, if we can get up there as Dingo at the top, the end trigger for the level is actually still there. So if we can somehow find out how to get up there with Dingo, we can actually skip this entire part. With,
yeah, it would save up
Tana.
to 3 minutes.
It would save
But
two.
probably doesn't exist.
It would save 2 minutes and a bit, I think.
Yeah,
Or
the
yeah,
whole le-
almost
whole
3
level-
minutes even.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
I'd
level
say-
takes about like 5.5 minutes or something.
4 minutes
Yeah, it's
50 is the comp.
easily the
comp
longest
hold.
level
okay.
in this category.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going by my knowledge, but I'm not as quick as you two.
Are you kidding me? I'm not as quick as Reidzz.
As you can see as you can see down there, that's where we just were with Dingo. That's where we spawned like with him and did the whole thing.
By the
Yes.
way, sorry to cut you off. Got
Alright.
another donation from Nimpulk.
Hey,
$5.01. Please do Tana skip. I don't care if it doesn't exist. Just do it.
Okay, well, Reidzz, it's a little too late for you.
Yeah,
so
you
I
can
gotta try.
give it a go. Go ahead.
Well, just close your eyes and don't watch. That's one way to skip.
Show us the infamous skip.
Yeah, but thanks for that donation, Impulk. He's also another. He tries to fight glitches for this game. He also runs bit time, so yeah, we really appreciate Impulk.
I should have probably spoke to him beforehand, because if I skipped Frank, which is a notorious enemy way back at
Oh
the start
no,
of the game.
that's right. We should skip Frank. Oh no, we forgot.
Oh, by the way,
Favorite minion.
Nimpulk's donation went to playing Crash in this game.
Nimpulk?
Wait.
Yes.
In this
so that
game,
puts
wait,
Crash
this
in
game.
the lead, which means I'm going to
No!
need to see y'all change characters here pretty soon.
Oh, as in next level.
Wait, we have to swap to Crash?
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? We'll roll with it.
Wow.
You know, by the way, I might not be able to do the meme because I was messing around this rail and I think I missed some stuff. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, no
I
more,
wasn't even
yeah.
paying attention. Wait out. Wait out.
Do I
wait
need to
out.
play as?
Wait
Do-
out.
No, I'm okay, right?
In
I
the
was
sight.
thinking if I need any more skips or anything, like with Coco, but I'm okay, I think. I'm not sure.
Well, let's put it this way. Switching to Crash puts me right at home for a food run skip. So. Whoa. All right, so no meme for you guys. I'm sorry, I baited you.
What?
I just gotta put in perspective how far you're ahead right now. It's like, oh, you're Cortex right now, so yeah, you're gonna be at the you're gonna be ending pretty soon, right? Because this is the epilogue, right? This is
I
gone
guess
after this
so.
level, right?
Which I should have mentioned, yeah, that whole entropy is the last boss is a joke. Obviously, we get to this portion of the
Wait,
game,
it's a
and for
joke?
some reason, Cortex decides to say, actually, you know what, I do like being a bad guy. Why don't we just go kill Crash in the past? If only I had Kukunawa to do something like that, so we're playing as him right
essentially-
now to go and get Kukunawa.
Because Kukunawa knows
on.
everything and everything that has
supposed to do
happened in time, so Cortex just goes like, what if I go back to 1996 when I was about to manipulate Crash, and I don't do that? Instead, stick with a wombat.
If he did just stick with the wombat, all of this could have been different.
Yeah, for real
but,
though.
but this Bandicoot is loyal.
And above all, loyal.
Oh yes.
So it's an official thing. We are gonna be switching to Crash, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, next level. Let's go. Thanks, Simple. You're gonna help me out with food run skip.
Very nice getting that cycle in.
Oh no. That's
Oh,
quite
damn.
the death right there. Oh, well, okay, just go the wrong way. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing in this game, guys.
I should mention, Cortex has like a tiny flutter at the end of his like dash in the air, which you're supposed to like let happen to make certain gaps. But if you shoot like just before, or sorry, just after you come out off like the dash animation, you can ever so slightly speed up how quick you fall because it cancels the flutter. So every time you see me shoot there, I'm actually like, there is a reason behind it. I'm not just being a weirdo.
Also here, Coco or Crash would be chasing after Cortex because he got away with the ship, with Kukunawa and the ship.
I forgot that I forgot that you have to play Coco in that level, to be honest.
Oh yeah, you also forgot to do the yeet.
Oh, you know, I don't know how to do that.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah,
I
you'll
gotta
have to
try
try
to do that
doing
then.
it.
Don't worry, I gotta do the yeet if I don't forget about it. Coco is absolutely not faster. Just because the top two runners plays Coco. doesn't
Coco
mean
is
it's
actually
faster.
slower. Her like slide is 2 frames like less, and I'm definitely not making that up to try and deter people from playing her.
Yo, are you
Also,
still playing as Coco or something?
Coming
Nah,
up
I'll
next
stop the
here, we have nitro processing, which includes a very big skip called
my boy Crash.
Macrody skip, because we have a certain player called Macrody who found the skip.
This skip
Brody.
was infamous for a really long time for being like the hardest skip in the game and a huge run killer because it was like the last thing you had to do in order to basically finish the game. So you'll see me go through a cog here basically.
And
Yeah, I would
this is,
say Nitro Process is probably like the last like big skip of the game.
yeah,
Yeah,
nitro
never heard
processing
of
is like, nitro processing is the big like major skip of the game.
So
There's also like 3 major skips use Ika Ika, which is just shows how broken he is.
Yeah, for real though. It's like thanks Bob for you know not putting around too many death planes for us.
well, look where we are.
Yeah, though they love
Blink
invisible walls.
182.
Yeah,
Blink
you
on
and
these
your
nuts.
Blink 182. Oh, come on. That's my joke, bro.
Hey, someone had to do it. But yeah, one thing that Bob really loves is invisible walls. There's so many unnecessary invisible walls in this game that shouldn't be where they are, simply because...
Yeah, corner cutting? What's that?
Exactly.
It's like, bro.
Oh, this is an open space. Nope, invisible wall.
They
It's like
do it a
players,
lot
yeah.
where they decide to put walls sometimes to try and act like they're helping the player, when in reality they're actually like deterring the player from trying to find stuff most of the time.
Yeah. Or for example, you know, time trials where you're supposed to go fast and corner cut, then suddenly it goes against that. Yeah, here we go again with also Kukunawa, not Wakuna.
It's that
I've
do a
also
bit
start-
of a double jump.
I've also started to say Wakuna. Thanks, Reidzz.
Sorry, man.
It just be like that.
Yeah, but
I
that's
don't know how I just
you
golded
should-
by
you-
4 seconds. That's not right.
Oh wow,
I just smashed that level apparently. I don't think that was
you
right.
did. That
All
was
right,
that was
Tana
very
skip
good.
time. I believe Nimpulk won a Tana skip.
Oh, favorite level, part 2.
I'll get rid of that split. I don't think that was real.
And here we are at Cycle Galore.
I'm gonna go for the blue one. Nice.
Why did I have to choose a Bandicoot? If I just stuck with the wall pad, this all would have been different.
Yeah, exactly, Roscat. That's why I was curious. I must have done something wrong.
Yeah. Golding in a marathon, what is this?
It's like golding
Yeah,
happens, but like golding when I'm on a character I don't really play, and like when I also made mistakes, it doesn't really make sense, does it? Something obviously went
It's
wrong.
those, it's
Yeah,
those
I-
extra 2 frames, man. It's those extra 2
Yeah, I
frames.
actually didn't really pull out my
Great.
splits just because, you know what I mean, I'm here to have a good time. So I'm not looking to measure anything here.
I was checking how far I'm going to be behind estimate in case I needed to tell them, like, listen, I might go a bit over or something.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean, you could kind of do a little bit quick math here. Like right now, I could probably say I could be a little bit above estimate.
This is
I
a
didn't-
whole thing in itself right here. So I'm landing on this to try and like do a cycle a bit earlier. So this platform here was already loaded in, but me waiting to go up should have messed about with that platform, but it didn't because I suck.
And speaking of sucking, I messed this thing up somehow. Or whatever. Alright, but don't worry, Tana skip soon, TM.
Coming soon.
It's coming soon to a
Coming
screen
soon
near
to-
you.
Coming soon to VHS and DVDs near you. If there are any Gen Zers in chat,
No
you probably won't
CDs?
understand
Like,
that.
you guys only own any CDs?
I mean, it's
I remember,
like-
bro. I remember cassette tapes.
Yeah, CDs nuts.
Oh, hilarious.
There we go. We got it. We got him.
I fell for that. I can't believe that.
We got him.
Oh man, and I'm usually a big enjoyer of these nuts, and now I got by.
Yeah. Average
never
D's
wanna-
nuts enjoyer.
You never want to like
I'm-
get got again.
We'll see about that. I'm usually a kind of a gullible person, and I don't really understand sarcasm at times.
Yeah, I would say you're pretty gullible. Or all of us are gullible.
Got them
We
all
were
these
tricked into running
nuts.
this game.
Am I right,
Alright, real quick-
Solarium?
Okay, real quick about the taunt skip. So I'm gonna go in this elevator, and now you guys close your eyes for the next 3 minutes, and we'll be at the end of the level.
Wait,
I mean,
next
I'd
3
say-
minutes.
Next 3 minutes, yeah.
What?
Don't worry, it takes a bit.
Something
It takes a
like
bit, dude. You know what I mean?
But also, it's,
Takes a
you
lot to set
know,
up.
we're all very
What?
gullible for
Yeah.
running this game. Like we're
Taunt,
just.
absolute taunt moment right here.
What, did you die? Oh
Yeah, of course I did. I don't know, just Taunt does not want to work for me on these bouncy things.
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
gonna wait here.
This,
I'll feel like
this
dying again.
platform has decided to like just take away like my airtime and everything. That was so bad.
Yeah, it just be like that. Toxic Tunnels, by the way, really hard level, and you might have noticed there's actually no quantum mass there.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
Cortex
that is
Castle,
very true.
the next level coming up, Cortex Castle, is like the test off. Do you have knowledge for all 4 masks? And Toxic Tunnels is just raw, like, you don't use masks. Good luck figuring
It's just
out
all
this stuff.
platforming, yeah.
Yeah, pure movement.
So
And also,
I love
pure-
Toxic Tunnels. It's my personal favorite level in the game.
Toxic Tunnels was, for me, like, just when going on movement and such, it was the biggest, like obstacle when it came to that. But then,
Oh,
you know,
over jumping.
yeah, it was just like, several times I've lost a lot of time in Toxic Tunnels, simply because it's so movement-based, but once you learn what to do and what cycles to get, it becomes manageable, to say the least.
Yeah, now you get Cortex Castle, which casually, when you play first time, this level can really beat you. It's pretty difficult, but for the speed run, it's actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's actually very fun, but it's just like if you somehow die after getting a mask, it is it's a bit more difficult.
Yeah, you only get like 1 mask, and we try to hold on to that for the very end to skip through some lasers. But there are backups if you can't do that. Whether it be you try to use a Kukunawa, or whatchamacallit, a Kano to do the backup. There's always
Oh,
you could just ride the slow platform. You'll see it at the end if he would if he
bro.
messes up.
Yeah, that was a bit of a short.
Losing my mask there was like shocking to me. I was not ready to lose my mask there.
All right, well now you get to see the backups.
Nah, I died
he's
as well.
He's going.
Well, okay, he's getting in our chance at it.
Yeah, he didn't do the double jump. That's what caused it. But at least we're able to see.
You can
Yeah.
get over that without the double jump. Again, double jumping
Did
like
not get
wastes
that box.
time. It's the fraction of a second, but obviously we want to
Yeah,
save
we're
that
trying to-
fraction. Speedrunners and
Yeah,
all that, you know.
Yes, we're obsessed with those seconds, man.
So as you can see, I'm using all the masks here with Kukunawa, into Ika Ika, Lani Lolly, back to Akano, back to Lani Lolly. I would be using the
it's a
Kano
lot.
here, but we don't do it because we have a mask, so we're going to just go through those.
Okay, yeah, it's got me. Bobby, I gotta blame
Now,
Bob.
Now, the skip that Reidzz just made, that is more advanced than, for example, what I usually do, but that is just, very optimized skipping with the mask and everything. Just using the iframes to its full potential.
Alright, yeah, he's about to be ending the run here, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna be, it's gonna take a bit more time. I definitely had some memes happen to me, but it's just volatility of this category.
Any percent is extremely unforgiving and also extremely difficult at the same time. There is a lot that goes into Crash 4, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
And here we are, final boss time. Yeah, not joking this time.
Yeah, we're actually not doing this time.
Yeah.
In this
Is
case,
it-
Cortex 2 now has all the masks and he's trying to put an end to you so he can actually put an end to you.
Yeah, by removing you from actual time.
Something I didn't know as a casual is that, oh well, these platforms here you have to bounce on 3 times, or you can actually body slam them to just kill them immediately. As a casual, I jumped on them 3 times. I had no idea you could even body slam them.
I mean, I dropped jumped on 3 times as a casual.
I never played this game casually. I just went straight into speedrunning.
Yeah, you're just a Chad, bro.
Casual? What is that?
Never heard of her.
Now, see, the thing is, I remember seeing like Crash 4 being run by Reidzz, and I was just enthralled by the movie. And I was just like, I have the game, I'll try it out. And well, here I am 3 months later.
Yeah, we should mention, Nippon made a good point in that 80% is maybe the easiest category, like, to actually just finish. Just get from the start of the game to the end as quick as possible, basically. You don't need to use skips, obviously, it's just all we do. And then, ACG, you want to get every single box. That has, like, a whole, you need knowledge of the game, and, you know, there's a lot more that goes into the other runs of the game. 106 is exceptionally long, it takes, like, a little over 7 hours.
I would say on average maybe like, what would you say?
Yeah, I think world record's like somewhere
7,
around
18, something like that. Cookie is exceptional
like-
in this
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Cookie is ACG world
He is the
record holder.
completion god.
Oh, that is true. He dislikes any percent by like, with a passion.
Speaking of Cookie, you should come support his run as he's doing Toy Story 2 tomorrow. Wink, wink.
He's doing Toy Story 2, baby. He's just a very good speedrunner in general. He doesn't just play Crash. He used to be all gem world record holder in Crash 1 too. So
Oh, that's right. No, I forgot. I didn't do the. I forgot to do the Yeet. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
oh jeez.
I tried to see if I could recover, but no, this is just never recovered with that.
Did you die?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you were right.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you were right there.
Last scientist.
Apparently, I need to practice Cortex too.
Assistant, help! They actually helped us. Surprisingly enough, usually they're quite useless.
Hey, there we go.
Very nice.
Now I had to get through the entire last section myself. Yeah, Reidzz is definitely pretty fast right there. He definitely had pretty good, but you know, it's just memes. It could happen for me.
Yeah, that's the thing. The game, sometimes it just doesn't really go as expected.
Oh, so my loads aren't as fast as him, I don't think so. There's that as well. Yeah, you get to watch me do karate and all that.
Is that a 117 loadless? You smart bastard. Yes, it is. It's a
Yeah, something like
117
that,
38, yeah.
Oh,
117 loadless? Alright.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
Yeah, I
comparing
gotta-
against- Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
was
went
comparing
for
against PB. I thought it was going against average, actually.
Ah, man, I'm just too late on the 2 tries right here. It can timing wise for karate is definitely a bit right here. Get down. Oh, wow, okay. Usually it doesn't take me this many tries, but hey, you know, with how this run's kind of been going for me, it's just one of those days, you know.
Yeah, again, any skip that may have looked like easy or just anything that you thought that, oh, that was fairly easy, I could do that. It's like sometimes you will fall into the, oh, no, wait, this is actually insanely difficult. Like as soon as you give it like 1 or 2 goes, it is pretty hard.
Nothing in this game is easy. Just because we play it all the time, it does not make it any easier. At least my part of the showcase that not everything will go smoothly in this game.
117 is definitely not good.
Oh yeah, that's Javi standards though.
Yeah, I mean, Harvey is world record holder for 80%.
Yeah,
The task man himself.
And as you can tell, he doesn't know how to have any decorum.
But yeah, but for a
Jesus.
marathon setting, 117 is pretty good.
A 117 is a fantastic time for anyone.
Yeah.
Despite whoever you are, it's a great time. Honestly, any time under 2 hours for 80% in this game is very good. The lower it gets, the better it is. Finishing a run, having the audacity to even consider running the game is enough for me to think, yeah, well played. Because this game is annoying as hell. It's very difficult to stay motivated through certain parts of the game. Sometimes skips can be annoying. Learning in this game is also frustrating. There's a lot to this game that there is a lot that goes on. A lot.
Yeah,
There's a
absolutely.
lot. Yeah. That's just one way to put this whole like run or like running the game. It's a lot.
So I actually had to slow down there and get out of time warp because of that cockroach right there got in my way, so I didn't.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I usually try to like, I mean, I don't even know if that's a proper way to manipulate the way I do, but typically the way I do it, it just, they start activating their cycle on the left side of the ramp, so I could just go on the right, but that one in the middle chose not to cooperate. 114 reset list or retire. Oh, that's a challenge right there. You accept the reads? Run it back?
I got triple spin. Yeah, I can start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run it back? Yeah. We got time, right?
I'll do it, Red.
We got time, sis, right?
Yeah, no cutscenes.
How long do you think this
or
run's gonna take? Oh, you got blue. Nice.
Oh yeah, do we have any more donations while we're at it?
No new donations, and I don't think Clock would appreciate having to wait another hour and a half.
Oh, fuck, you couldn't wait. It gives me more time to get money on my bank account.
It would also give us more time to raise more money for the incentive, the bid war there. Don't forget, you too can also donate to make Clocky play Coco. Currently, no, I'm sorry, make
Or Crash,
Clocky play
please. Make it
Crash.
Crash, please.
That's what it
Make
is. I had it backwards. Just do
Solarium
not give me
got-
something to read in French. I do not know how to speak a word in French.
Frenchie.
Oui, oui.
There you go, that's one.
Oh man, I nailed that cycle nip right there.
How do you say four in French?
Oh no, don't do it.
Oh no, I know what you're doing now.
Don't do it.
I know what you're doing now. Oh,
Let's try, kid.
oh yeah, I got a
nice
little bit
try.
of a bobsled there. Hey, we didn't mention the bobsled at all. Huh.
Oh, well,
It's a buffered input. If you try and like slide a little bit too early before reaching the ground, you'll obviously do an X input because you want to slide spin. So X input or a square, depending on what controller, obviously. As you try to spin, because you wasn't on the ground, it's already buffered your slide input. So as you land, it will actually do just a slide and your X input won't register. So you won't do a spin, you'll just slide, and it can get you killed a lot.
Yeah, we call it the bobslide. It's a pun off the hop slide movement technique you'll see in Insane Trilogy. Not in Crash 1 that Clockies could be playing, but like Crash 2 and 3. Alright, we'll see here.
also it
Oh my
works
god,
because
I missed that
develop-
again. Okay.
And also it works because developer is Bob, so you know, developer does anything
Yeah.
wrong, it always goes to them.
Yeah, I did the same thing in my run last night, where it's like, I just missed that one of those last jumps right there, like, for whatever reason. Well, up to there, it's been a pretty good Toxic Tunnels. It's still, like, kind of good. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, what Roscoe says as well, I should have mentioned that, what is it? When I submitted this run for Gerri Aid, I said 130 estimate because I was intending on doing it alone. And then
Yeah, so that was
Solarium
a
hit
bit
me
of
with
a-
the, yo, you want to race? And I was like, sure thing, bro. And
Yep.
I left the estimate at 130, so it is a little bit of my fault, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a little bit
I
mistake.
take full responsibility, to be honest, about, like, I should have changed the estimate to maybe a little bit longer to compensate.
Yeah, usually it takes me, like, it could take me, like, an hour 35, but it's gonna be a little bit over that, so, I mean, yeah, I do feel a bit bad about being over that as much as I am, but hey, you know. I'm just glad I didn't get too far from where Reidzz was. I was only, like, a dimension behind, I guess.
So if you want to go and point fingers and ring the shame bell, it is twitch.tv/REIDZZ. That's Reidzz. There you can go and ring the shame bell.
I don't think I'd be able to make that cycle. I think I had, like, a input drop there, sir.
Whoever that guy is, I bet he's an idiot.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was a gift, guys. That
Oh, that
Bob
was a self
has
roast. That's
blessed
a rare
me.
one.
Bob has blessed me
What?
right now, guys.
Mate, that fire
Oh,
was
you
on.
got that?
That was on. You should be dead.
But Bob has
Wow.
blessed me on this day.
Okay, you got to.
He has shown me mercy.
ZZ, not ZZ.
Sorry,
RAIDZZ.
Cookie. Sorry, Cookie. I speak British English. What do you expect?
British English.
Imagine. Alright, but nevertheless, I'm getting closer to the end, so we'll see if I complete this level pretty nicely. Oh, wow. What? What was that? Okay, that was funny. That was funny. You'll see it.
Oh.
Oh!
That was weird.
Well, you know, Bob giveth, Bob taketh.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be doing triple spin a Kano, aren't you?
Yeah, well, we mentioned it
dog.
earlier, but basically with a Kano, what we can do is once we get triple spin, it's as simple
Bonus
as
exhibition.
timing your spins, and you'll see that I get that purple around me. The purple, you see how fast I'm going with it. Well, with a Kano, if you jump and triple spin and then also activate a Kano, you'll see the normal speed is just like, it's fairly lackluster, it is what it is. But then if you triple spin with a Kano and activate a Kano at the same time, you'll see that actually, you pick up a bunch of momentum in comparison. And you can really fly through levels with it. But sadly, we don't get to utilize triple spin nearly enough in any percent. By which I mean,
Well, not at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
it's-
Oh, what? Oh, man, it didn't freeze time for me. Okay, so you get to see the
Oh.
backup now.
Oh, that's
So I'm a firm believer in the Econo backup, so let's see here.
As a newly Scottish man, yes, I am. We
There
do
we
have
go.
Iron Brew, yes.
So that's just one of the backups you can do. You could do another where you just use Econo to jump toward Kukunawa to clear that gap, but I'm a Chad, so I do it with Econo instead.
you are the Crash Chad.
Yeah, I am. Hey, one man's got to stand Crash, and apparently I've been selected.
There's like I know this is. Do you know that one fire Pokemon? Is it Johto? What's his name again? Wait there.
Hitmonchan?
I think it's.
Not sure.
It begins with an S. I can't remember what it is.
Is this a
Oh, you know Mag Cargo. What's his first form again? I forgot. Either of you know.
which one?
Mag Cargo is the fire rock type.
No idea. It's like I barely played Pokemon. I only know
God,
like a bit of the first 151.
It's alright. It's okay.
No one's biting.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I lost my double jump there.
I
Oh.
see what you were going for.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
now
lost
that
my
Alpaca's
double
out
jump
with me.
there.
No. See, now that I realized when when CC just like went like no one's biting, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, of course.
I almost got got again.
Yeah, you almost got got.
See,
but yeah.
that's
But basically dying in this boss fight, kind of bad.
oh yes.
Like, right, it's like, this is like the very end of the run, so it's like, your nerves are at a peak right here at PB pace, so it's like, but obviously we're nowhere close to that, so.
Yeah, I literally lost world record to it like Thursday just gone. I choked this fight and lost world record. I was gonna get it by 2 seconds, and then all it took was like 2 mistakes, and it was over. That's
Yeah.
how easily it can happen.
Yep.
Now, fun
But,
fact,
like-
I actually played this part with the D-pad because of, it's less disorienting to me.
Oh yeah, because 2D section.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Oh,
almost
sorry, I
done,
did
so.
select Coco. Sorry, my bad. I
Yeah,
did Coco
Coco
with triple
bad.
spin. My bad. No worries.
Where are my Crash Chads
Here you
in
go.
chat?
Here's Crash, guys.
Also, in the Cortex fight, there isn't really like any sort of skips you can do besides Big Boy Jump, or I don't really.
Easiest jump in the game, TM.
Yeah. Oh yes. Where you do a very extended slide jump and then a slide spin, and then you do a double jump to get across the gap during the Kukunawa section.
Yeah, doing this in PB pace is pretty scary.
It is hard. It is heart wrenching to miss because you lose time quite a lot. So you first do a slide.
Oh, okay. That's, that got me there. It's one of those weird things.
Oh, the ring got you. Oof.
Yeah, the ring got me. Yeah, it's like, doesn't usually happen, but I think I was just a little too slow getting off this platform.
You've just been ringed.
There we go, we good.
But yeah, so you just do a blind jump to the one platform, and then you just do a very extended slide spin double jump to the platform.
Yeah, I messed up the easiest jump in the game. I'm sorry, Clocky. I gotta reset now.
Honestly,
Despite-
for anyone interested in like getting into like any of the Crash games at all, there is a really nice community behind it. There's a whole Discord.
Yep, get ready on
behind it,
time.
too. Oh yeah, wait, get ready on time first.
And time.
Way.
All right. There we go.
Clap to both of you.
Woo!
We at
Very
least
good
did it.
Good work.
GG,
All
GG.
right.
Drake.
Definitely could have been a lot better, but it's marathon. Memes are abound.
Oh yes, especially with this game.
It's all good. It happens sometimes. But you know what? You put on a great show, both of you. Really appreciate that. Thank
Yeah, it
you
was
for-
really fun.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. All right. Any final shout outs? You mentioned the Crash community. Anybody
Yeah.
else you want to point out?
Yeah, just honestly, the Crash community and what is it? Anyone who already knows me, obviously, I appreciate you coming by and just saying hello. Yeah. Shout out to Gerri. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, they're really all cool people. It's like we haven't been doing this speedrunning thing for like too long, so they definitely welcome us in open arms. I really appreciate that. They're really nice.
We'll say speedrunners are generally a very nice group of people, for the most part.
For the most part.
So, all right. I think that's that for now. So let's go ahead and swing back to an intermission, and we'll get the next run going. See you right there.
Lucky.
See you soon.
Drink.
Bobby.